which pose you take. Haya, tuende. These are scared lions. A lion is protective. Protect yourself from friends who don't think like you.
One day things will go my way.
Candidates, I have come to tell you, let go and be a lion. Able to smile, candidates. I want to roar and you behave like a lion. We roar all of us, and you behave like a lion. I just want to see which pose you take. These are scared lions. Just sit down. Let's go and be a lion. I don't know which animal you are today. You might be a tortoise that goes slowly. You might be a hare that runs like the wind. You might be a hyena that waits for other animals to eat first and then you come and steal. But today my message is let go and be a lion. A lion is referred to as the king of the jungle. I'm sure you know that, especially for these candidates who watch a lot of cartoons. Secondly, I'm going to highlight what makes a lion very different. And that's why I've come to sell the idea, be a lion from now on. A lion marks its territory. It makes sure within a certain geographical span, there is no other lion that shall come to hunt there or any other carnivore. And that's why you find lions fighting very fiercely with hyenas and leopards. So, a territory belongs to a specific pride. A pride is made of 6 to 8 lions with a dominant male, other young males, the mother and the small cubs, and no other pride can come there. I want you to look at the picture of that territory. The other characteristic is that when another pride comes in, there shall be a very fierce fight because they have come into the territory of the pride that belongs to elite. I want to look at elite as a territory. We move on. Lions hunt, and we are here to hunt marks. That's why these parents are here. And they hunt with a passion, and shrewdly and aggressively. Ni ukweli wanafunzi? The work of a lion is to hunt. Number 1, lions have a basic plan. They don't just hunt by accident. One lion spots the prey. It spots the prey. And it changes its demeanor. Assume I'm a lion and I see an antelope, I'm like, it starts changing. Can you see my eyes? Focus, vision. I'm the lion. Na mheshimiwa uko hapa unajua maneno ya swimba. I know as a Moran you kill the lion. Mnaona vile nafanya? Focus. The lion has seen the prey. You said or we agreed you should be a lion. Focus. You have seen the prey. That exam. Are we still together? I'm talking to myself. Are we still together, candidates? Yes. Be like that lion. After it looks in the direction of the prey, all the rest take appropriate positions. Lion move in a certain semicircular position, closing in on the prey. And that's why we are here today. Looking at these marks, seeing our weaknesses, seeing our strengths, we are positioning ourselves. That is why your mom or dad has come or your guardian. That is why these teachers are here. We have seen the prey, that green paper, that pink paper, that white paper, and you are the head lion in that hunt as we are supporting. We are forming that formation. Can you see that formation in National Geographic World? I'm sure each of you has seen that. And that's why we are here. Then we encircle the prey. And the lead who is you is aiming at the neck. When the rest of us are aiming at the back of the antelope. Our work is to teach you, is to make sure you do your homework. It is to make sure that school has a good condition for your environment. Your parent is making sure the fee is paid and you have support. As we are the lions jumping on the back, you must hold that neck well. You are the lead lion. I am a lead lion. Candidates? Hapana. Simameni. I am a lead lion. Better, I am a lead lion. Get seated. The lead lion is critical because if it misses the neck, the antelope can take off. Remember we are holding there? the back, and the rest of us are holding the udder of the antelope so that it is unable to move. You hold the neck, twist it, and you fall with the antelope, and you score and earn your marks. Now, this must be a very well coordinated activity. For the lion in the bush, it is a very well coordinated activity. But before it gets to that point, just listen to its history. Just listen to its history. A lion cub is born blind and begins seeing between 3 to 11 days. I'm sure your parent can remember you when you're a toddler. You know, very, very soft, very young, a person who needs to be taken care of. And you're this tall girl, this tall boy, now going to high school. Those are the beginnings of a lion. At birth, a lion is about 5 kgs. A human being is 2.5 to about that. Look at the similarities. Weaning stops at 10 months. That's when the young of a lion is no longer suckled. And the mother goes and hunts, and after attacking a prey and killing it, the mother eats first, then the young ones join in after the rest of the prey has left, and they eat the soft parts of what has been killed. Now, as the lions grow, there are some cubs that simply decide they know too much, and in the bushes they get lost. Remember, a mother may leave the cubs, go to hunt, and upon coming back, realizes one cub is missing. And some of these cubs think they know much, and they veer off. And guess what happens? They are killed by other male lions, or lions from other cubs. Remember, we are hunting. I hope here there are no cubs that are veering off. How can we veer off? Lack of attention to our major undertaking this year, which is hunting. Tuko pamoja vijana? Our major undertaking is hunting KCPE down. Veering off by concentrating on what is not necessary at this time. Our work is to be a young cub that waits for the rest of the prey to go, come back and find us safe in the cave or under some rock or under some dense bushes, and only to go for the hunt as the rest hunt, and then they let us feed after they are full. We must be wise cubs. Now, a newborn remains with the mother for 2 years before going to attempt to hunt. We are still winning. We are still winning. That's why our parents are here. We are still young. We are not yet earning. Our work is to feed on academics, to feed physically, to feed emotionally, and to feed socially. So I hope our thoughts, our minds, and our spirit are all in school, like a good cub that will become a fierce lion and lead an attack or a hunting mission. We move on. Hunting skills are being achieved now. The way you study, the way you organize yourself, the way you pay attention in class, the way you finish your homework hoping you don't copy maths from others because the work is a lot, or copying English exercises. The ability to express yourself and tell the teacher, I never understood topic A. Topic B, mwalimu, I think you hurried too much. We think the homework for last night was too much. It needs some order. That must come from you. You are being taught to hunt. Otherwise, I've been a teacher long enough to know a candidate's class can have confusion. Because I'm an English teacher. I taught many years ago in primary school with Mr. Kamando. I would give my homework to outdo him. And then he gives his math homework to outdo me. Mwalimu asosio pale apatiane. And you can find boys and girls sleeping at 1 and waking up at 5 in the dormitory. Young men and women, we said we have come to hunt. You must express yourself so that you be the lead person in your personal organization. In revision, raise up your hand. Follow up that teacher. It is not time to keep quiet and let bygones be bygones. Male lions leave the pride at the age of 2. As you continue the academics and you finish college, there shall come a time you leave. The first stage of departure from the pride shall be Form 1. When you go to high school, where you are more independent, just like the way you've left home now, and your parents have to come and visit you. But as you go to this high school, to a new environment, to join other lions and form new prides, you must have killed a prey called KCSE here for you to score well, so that you go and join other cubs and older lions that are as aggressive as you are in hunting. And the time is now to prove yourself. As you leave this pride, will you have learned the art of hunting wisely, so that you may get the right feed? Adaptation. What makes lions to be good hunters? One, adaptation. They have retractable claws. They know when to hold and when to pull back. You must know now it is time to hold, young boys and girls. This is the time to hold the animal. If you don't hold it now, that animal called KCP shall not collapse, and you shall be unable to kill it so that you get a good feed. Secondly, lions have very rough tongues, so that when they eat their meat, the tongue holds onto the meat properly. This is the time you use all your positive qualities to hold on to these books. If you are a person who pays attention, if you are a person who can burn the midnight oil, if you can be of help to your friends, if you can be of help in a certain subject, if you can be the lead in a group, it is now. Let that tongue of that lion hold KCP as it should. A lion hunts at night, nocturnal animal. When the rest of the animals are calm, thinking all is at peace, here comes the lion. When the rest of the learners in your class think this is the time to relax because the teachers are killing us with work, this is the time to attack that animal. Catch it by surprise. Hold us by surprise, and we shall celebrate sometime in December. A lion has heightened senses. This is the time to use your senses and read and think and note how your parents are working hard for you, how these teachers are burning the midnight oil, the time being put in for your lessons. Just look at the time these teachers are putting in. Having to be in class up to 9, at times till 10, at times a teacher comes before 7. This is the time. Please be sensible, and realize this is being done for you to get a good hunt. A lion finally is camouflaged. The color of a lion resembles the savanna grasslands. And you can mistake a lion for the grasslands and walk just next to it. Camouflage yourself. Be a good student. Be a person with those qualities a student needs. Time, concentration, hard work, discovery. Know whom you are. Camouflage yourself like the lion. Have a mindset of the lion. The lion mindset, it focuses on intention. Your intention is to kill that animal called the KCSE. Your intention is to improve that mark in mathematics. Meaning, if it is your weak subject, you have to focus on it. You've seen it like the lion. You're focusing. The rest are positioning themselves. Your parent, the teacher, the extra time you put in and chase that marks. Focus on your intention. Secondly, allocate time to think. It's very important to think. A lion does not just attack. It sees a prey, moves. Sees another prey, they move. They see another prey, they realize that one has gone too far, they turn and look at the closer one. National Geographic, remember what you see. They move closer, realize there are some hyenas there. They realize these hyenas can be dangerous as I chase the animal. Then they take another position. Then they look at the animal at its weakest and attack. Take time to think. What do you want to achieve at the end of the day? A good grade. A good school, because a good school matters. You want to be able to pass well and go with 2 or 3 friends to a good school. Because when you go with 2 or 3 friends to a good school, you have pillars to support you. A good school is a foundation of your career. Because when you go to a school that does well, then the rest is done for you. It's just a matter of putting effort, and you move on vertically. And you achieve what you aim in life. A lion overcomes negativity and weakness. A lion has no negativity. With his 300 kilograms, small animal, not as big as a buffalo, it will attack a buffalo. It rather loses the fight. It will attack the young of an elephant. Even large elephants will move backwards at seeing it, so it may not kill them. It will attack a giraffe despite its height. It will chase the fastest of the animals, the antelopes and the big dicks. It has no negativity. It looks at itself and just sees positivity and attacks. Let's not have negativity. We are working too hard. We don't sleep enough. I don't know, I was not bought a phone at home. My dad said I don't think I performed very poorly. Don't concentrate on the negativity. For lions, if a lion is sick, it's left behind. They attack it, and then the sick lion comes. The sick lion is down. It comes to eat the leftovers. It fights with the hyenas to take the leftovers. May you not be that sick lion who eats the leftovers with the hyenas, because the hyenas will attack you. Hey, are we still together? Tuko pamoja? Lions have no time for negativity and weakness. A lion focuses on achieving. My friends, I tell people, you are never successful until success comes. Where am I seeing this? You are never successful until success comes. There are some learners who think they are not scoring well, and they admire the rest who are scoring well, and they start feeling, wow, I'm useless. I don't deserve this. I'm the weakest in this class. I should never even have been here. Remember, KCPE has not been done. Results have not been announced. Even those who are performing well have not yet succeeded. Success comes only with that final exam. So please, never give up. Focus on achieving. Focus on achieving and have clear goals. Tell yourself as you live here, I want to go to Nanyuki High School because of A, B, C, D. They have the sciences, probably they do aviation, probably they do electricity, and I want to be there. And I can see myself there. Walk as if you are there. Put effort as if you are there. Hold those books as if you are at Alliance. Hold those books as if you are in Mangu High School. Walk as if you are wearing that maroon sweater from Mangu. Walk as if you are wearing that red sweater from Kenya High School. Walk as if you are wearing that maroon sweater from Lenana or the blue sweater from Nairobi School. Change your mind. Be like that lion that simply walks as if it has already caught its prey. It goes with all energy, with zeal and determination, and attacks by the neck. Be a lion. Secondly, focus on mental and physical health. Walimu, let these people play a bit. There's no way you can stay in that class for 12 hours. Have 2 or 3 days for football. Ama namna gani nyinyi? We are human beings. Even a vehicle goes for service. Even a machine is oiled. A lion, after hunts once in every few days. The rest of the time, it poses in the shade, recovering the energy it spent, recovering from the fights it may have fought. Then today it knows I'm hungry. It goes and emerges and uses all its zeal and strength and mental energy. There time to regain what we have spent, Mr. Kamano. We cannot just move on and on and on. There's a time to regain what we have spent, mental and physical health. Then keep learning. There's no experience that is wasted in life. Even if I got 30 out of 100, that experience is not wasted in life. There's something you are learning. When you do revision, you realize where you made your mistakes. There's something you are learning. And then, never hate an experience, but don't keep regretting. Don't be stressed. Stress is not bad, but living a stressful life is bad. Let that stress that the lion experiences while hunting make you a better hunter, so that tomorrow you don't repeat the mistakes you did when you're hunting yesterday. Tunaendelea vizuri? I'm almost winding up. A lion is protective. Protect yourself from friends who don't think like you. From friends who are not desiring progress. From friends who are disorienting you. Have friends who are determined and seeking to move the same direction as you. Hata nyumbani, when you go for holiday, because I think there'll be 3 or 2 or 4 weeks, there will be assignments given. Can you concentrate on your work? These phones will always be there. This will destroy you. Na uliikuta na utaiacha. This will destroy you, wasting your time. Having been given homework, and I've seen it with a few of you, even in Form 4, assignments are given. Wamboi, na Otieno na Kamau do their assignments. Then you call, can you send me on WhatsApp? You download, go copy to, and you're a candidate. My friends, protect yourself. Be brave. Do not fear your friends. Do not fear those weaklings who are intimidating your reading habits, who are not letting you sleep in the dorm, probably playing wrestling, and you need sleep so that you wake up early and read. Be brave. A lion is protective one, then it is brave. It has the will to fight. As you live here, may you have the will to fight. If there is anything destroying or weakening that will to fight and hunt this KCPE, can you communicate it to your parent, to the teacher, so that we improve the will and ability to embrace the challenge? Challenges are good. Manage negative emotions. Ati dadili nileta hii shule kufanya nini? Hii shule ni kama, I tell you, it is worse than prison. Hii shule tunakulanga githeri Monday na Friday. The last time we ate meat, I got 2 pieces of meat. I'm trying to tell you some of the things I see disturbing people. The matron wakes me up. She cannot let me sleep more. That bloody matron. That bloody matron. Can you see her? My friend, these negative emotions must be done away with. Remember, we came here to fight. We came here to fight, to hunt. And you have to become a great hunter. A great hunter must have the will to fight. All distractions. A great hunter must be prepared to hunt at any time of the day, to hunt at any time of the night. Lions will hunt at 2 a.m., at 3 a.m. They will not wait just for a certain time. Because if you wait, you may not get a prey to hunt and kill that time you are desiring to wait for. So let's learn to fight and hunt at the right time. Lions are great because they work in teams. They work in teams. Teachers will give work. Maths, for example, a calculation will be difficult. Focus like that lion. Look at it. Call your friend. Let him take position to the right. Let her take position to the left. Attack that calculation, but don't copy it. When you work in groups, you gain because you gain from the strength of others. Your weaknesses are uplifted by others. Teachers, please work in groups where possible to kill boredom in that class. I love English because I hear you memorizing some of those proverbs, some of those are countable and uncountable now, some of those verbs, and it becomes enjoyable. Science teacher, remember to go to the laboratory, form groups so that as they're doing those experiments, these young boys and girls enjoy themselves. Lions work in teams. Ask for help when needed. Finally, there are times when lions know it is the time to be alone. Take that afternoon, go to the banda, go to the field, and ask yourself, am I really hunting? How many antelopes have I conquered the last 2 months? How many subjects have I scored more than 70? Why did I score a 15 Kiswahili? And that time you're alone. You will always find lions strolling alone. After they have hunted and fed, they take time to reflect and think by themselves and measure their achievement and try and find out if they are moving in the right direction. It's good to be alone. Reflect alone. Ask yourself questions and try and discover yourself, because unless you debate with yourself, you may not know where you're coming from and where you're going. Finally, as I conclude, Proverbs 30:30 says, a lion is a mighty beast among beasts who retreats before nothing. A lion is a mighty beast. Be a mighty beast. You know, I told you to roll like a lion, kafanya lion here. Be a mighty lion, a mighty beast who retreats before nothing. and you shall become the king of the jungle. To end, the lions, 1 Kings 13:24, the lions roar for their prey and seek their food from God. The lions roar for their prey. Your prey is KCPE. You are roaring for it, daring to devour that maths, daring to devour that mathematics, daring to devour that science. But that food, that good grade shall come from the Lord your God. Be blessed and have a good day.